is Angel and Terrell. And so they're going to give you a testimony about what took place. So yesterday morning we had the Resurrection Lifestyle Weekend, the training that Rick does about going out. Because look, guys, it's not about, like, as good as this is right here in these walls, the calling upon our life is not to be a bless me club, as he says. And it is to take the blessing and the goodness of God out into the streets, right? Out into our community, out in our town. And so, like, after we heard and went through that training yesterday, here's just a testimony about what happened with y'all yesterday afternoon.
I'm going to just do the introduction, because if you ever want to see living water coming out of somebody, go with Angel to Kroger. Okay?
Yesterday we decided to go to lunch and then go out and find someone to pray for. And so we went to Olives, and Terrell found someone and she was able to bless them. And we ended up at Kroger, which is my place. And we were just walking around and wandering, and I was looking. And as I wandered into the dairy section, right beside the beer, I saw this man. And I connected eyes with him, and it was just a connection, the light bulb moment. I knew. And I told Terrell, I said, how do I walk up to him in that particular section of the store and offer to pray for him? And so I wandered a minute, and I walked over there and I said, you know, I've been in the store and God has highlighted you to me. Is there any way I can pray for you? And he got this look on his face, and he said, yes, you can. He said, I'm home on emergency leave because my son committed suicide. And it just blew me away that I almost passed that moment up. And so I was able to pray for him. And then we went to walk away, and he said, what's your name? And there's people standing everywhere. And I said, it's Angel. And he's like, whoa. So it's just to say that if God speaks to you, step out. Come on, Angel.
Because I was standing on the outside looking in, and when he gave her that look, everybody else did too. Because it wasn't just, he wasn't the only one amazed. Everybody else in that area, that store, were amazed also.
Yes.
Now, what happened last night? God pointed out a guy to me, and he just kept coming around, and I was like, what's going on? So I went and asked him, Angel, what did he tell you when I introduced him to you?
He said that his wife worked with the mother of the child that committed suicide, and that by hearing my story, that it cemented that God was that good for him.
Amen.
So, I mean, it's just amazing.
Yes. Amen. See, in the midst of darkness, in the midst of the cruelty and the tragedies of life, that is the calling that every one of us has, to go forth and to show the world the goodness of God. In the midst of that, to show them that God is still good and that God is real. Amen? Amen.